It's the world's most important subject.
Right off the bat, I want to put it out there that I'm a selfish guy. Mine. 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 And that is as it should be, because everyone acts out of self-interest. When it comes right down to it, it's all about me, or you if you're you, which you are. But no matter who you are, me or you, we're selfish by nature. Now, there are bound to be some virtuous folk out there that might disagree with me. No, Steve, say it's not so. But that's just the way we're built. It's an extension of our survival instinct. We all do what keeps us alive and fed and sheltered and loved. And then once we have all that looked after, we can move on to the finer details like the size of our cell phone screen and how many cup holders in our vehicle. Mine has 8. It seats 5. Go figure. The fact is, we're selfish by nature. It's a behavior that's rooted in instinct. Pretty much everything that we do and all the choices that we make are driven by our need to look after our own selves. Take these folks, for example. These are some of the most self-interested people in the world. They are all incredibly selfish. These are all edible shellfish. These serve to make the world better. These are served with melted butter. What does one have to do with the other? I don't know. I blame spell check. What drives someone to give their life over to something they believe in? Because it meets some fundamental need in a way so profound that all the sacrifices they make seem trivial by comparison. Because there's something in it for them, and it's all about them. Mother Teresa didn't live in the slums of Calcutta for 50 years because it made her sad. Reverend King didn't put himself in harm's way because he wanted people to feel sorry for him. And I'm sure that if the Dalai Lama really wanted out of the life, he could grab a ball cap, a pair of Ray-Bans, and a set of Carhartts, pass himself off as Larry from Mount Pleasant, and spend the rest of his life quietly working at Tire Mart. But I'm betting he won't do that because he finds greater reward in living a life of service. Why does any of this matter from a communication perspective? Because self-interest is at the heart of every communication. It's why we communicate, because we want something or because we don't want something, because we want things to change or we want things to stay the same, but mostly because we want. The great thing is that our audience is just as selfish. So as long as our communication takes that into account, then we're off to a pretty good start. Giving consideration to our audience's point of view is how we make sure that they'll be on board with whatever we want them to think or whatever we hope they'll do. Communication is actually a pretty simple transaction. Whatever support we're looking for, our audience needs to believe that providing that support will satisfy them in some way that makes it all worthwhile. We're asking for their time and attention just to listen to what we have to say. Then we're asking them to think or act in a certain way that helps meet our needs. So the question that we always need to ask and know the answer to is, what's in it for them? And once we have that, we're good to go. And so, for you, dear audience, just for being with us today, I'm offering every one of you a free Slinky. Terms and conditions apply. Limit of no Slinkies per audience member. Don't be too upset, it's kind of a silly toy anyway. If you are a manufacturer, patent holder, trademark, or copyright owner, or have ever owned a Slinky, please don't sue us. We have no money anyway. Dial 1-800, the most important subject, to speak to someone who thinks you should know better. Offer valid until the end of this disclaimer. If you have a question about communication, or a suggestion for a topic you'd like us to cover, or a comment about our show, drop us a note. We'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to check out some of our awesome online courses. They're a fun and affordable and convenient way for you to up your communications game. And if you need help with communications, reach out to us. That's what we're here for.